Liam and Anna Grayson were the envy of their friends. They lived in a charming London apartment filled with exquisite artworks that Anna had collected over the years. Their social media profiles showcased a perfect life filled with laughter, vacations, and romantic dinners. They recently celebrated their 7th wedding anniversary with a lavish party. In the evening, Liam noticed Anna looking at him from afar with a radiant smile. "To many happy years," she said, raising her glass. Liam replied, "To us," his heart filled with love. He had no idea that beneath her charming smile lay a web of secrets. In the following months, subtle changes appeared in their relationship. Anna started coming home late, explaining it was due to work becoming too stressful. When Liam asked questions, she brushed them off, saying, "You know how demanding my clients are." But Liam couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Late nights and hurried phone calls heightened his suspicions, but he couldn't understand the reason for the changes. Their evenings together became rare, and the once passionate moments were replaced by silence. The closeness that once defined their marriage now seemed like just a memory. One night, while tidying the living room, Liam came across Anna's forgotten phone on the coffee table. A notification popped up with a message from someone named Mark. Curiosity got the better of him, and he read the message. "Can't wait to meet tonight. Just the two of us, like in the old days." His heart raced. Inside Liam, anger and anxiety surged. Who was Mark? What did "like in the old days" mean? He tried to understand the meaning but didn't have time. At that moment, Anna entered the room and saw Liam with her phone. "What are you doing?" she asked sharply, her voice cold. Liam felt the weight of her gaze, sensing betrayal piercing him to the bone. He wanted to explain, but the words stuck in his throat. "I just looked at my messages," he began, but Anna interrupted, snatching the phone from his hands. "We need to talk," he said, calmly but insistently. That evening they sat opposite each other at dinner, the air filled with tension and silence, as if an invisible barrier lay between them. Liam felt a rush of adrenaline as he prepared to meet Anna. He found a message from someone named Mark and asked who that was. Her face grew serious, fear flashing in her eyes. "He's just a colleague, Liam. You're overreacting," she said. Liam's voice rose with irritation as he felt his suspicions growing and demanding answers. The word trust echoed in his head, mocking him. How could he trust when every instinct screamed something was wrong? Days turned into weeks, and the feeling of betrayal lingered in the air. Despite Anna's reassurances, Liam couldn't shake the suspicions rooted in his heart. Every time she left the house, every missed call or late night became a dagger of doubt. One evening, he tried to distract himself. Liam decided to dig deeper and carefully examine their shared social media accounts, analyzing Anna's interactions. That's when he came across a series of photos from a recent work event. Among the photos was one of Anna hugging a man who looked surprisingly familiar. Liam recognized Mark. Liam's head spun as he began to piece together the truth. The intimacy of poses, smiles reaching the eyes. It was more than just friendship. His heart pounded wildly and rage engulfed him. He decided not to confront Anna yet, but to watch and wait, gathering evidence of betrayal. In the following weeks, Watching Anna, his pain turned into determination. He loved her with all his heart, but she destroyed that love with her deceit. He was not going to let her go unpunished. One night, browsing the internet, he came across a forum with stories of infidelity and revenge. The forum was full of stories about people who turned the tables on unfaithful partners. Inspired, Liam began to devise his own plan. He decided to create a fake online profile and pose as a wealthy man named James. Liam became interested in Anna's work in design. He lured her with compliments and job offers, repeating the excitement she felt during their first meeting. His goal was to make her fall in love again, so she would feel betrayal from the other side. Liam carefully crafted his new online persona for several weeks. He created a professional social media account and shared photos of a luxurious life that could attract Anna's sense of adventure and success. With the plan in action, Liam contacted Anna through the fake profile, praised her work, and offered collaboration on a major project. To his surprise, she responded enthusiastically. Her joy was palpable as they exchanged messages. Over time, Anna opened up, sharing her struggles and dreams with James. Liam watched with a mix of satisfaction and pain. He saw her desire for a relationship that was not genuine at all. He wanted to remind her of their love and cause the pain of betrayal. During their conversations, Anna suggested meeting to discuss the project. Liam's heart raced. The long-awaited moment had arrived. The day of the meeting finally came, and Liam felt a storm of emotions inside. He chose a cozy cafe in a quiet neighborhood to talk privately. Entering the cafe, Liam's heart beat faster. Anna appeared shortly after him, her face lighting up at the sight of him. "James, I'm so glad to finally meet you," she exclaimed, her enthusiasm a bitter reminder of what was lost. "Likewise, Anna," he replied, hiding his emotions behind a calm demeanor. "I've heard a lot about your amazing achievements." They settled in a corner booth, and Anna enthusiastically talked about her projects and dreams. But he couldn't let nostalgia cloud his mind. She needed to understand the full depth of the betrayal. After some time, he decided to take off the mask. "Anna," he began, his voice steady, "you need to know something." Anna's smile faded when he spoke. "What exactly?" she asked anxiously. She asked, with a slight hint of worry in her voice. Liam took a deep breath, gathering all his courage to start the conversation. "I am not who you think I am. I am Liam, your husband, and I saw you betray me," he said seriously. Her face turned pale, her eyes widened in disbelief. "What? No, that can't be," she whispered in horror. The atmosphere of the cafe seemed to tighten around them as the truth slowly sank in. "You chose another man, Anna," he said heavily. "You betrayed me in a way I can't even put into words," he added, tears streaming down her cheeks from panic. "I didn't want it to turn out this way, I'm sorry," she begged, clenching her hands in fear. "You should have thought about it earlier before deciding to cheat," Liam replied, feeling a mix of bitterness and sadness. "You caused me pain. Now you must understand the consequences," he said with a heavy heart. The meeting left them both shaken. Anna begged for forgiveness. Liam felt the burden lift from him. He revealed the truth, but it was not a victory. Rather a painful reminder of what they had lost. Days turned into weeks, and Liam decided it was time to move on and leave the past behind. He filed for divorce, determined to reclaim his life and happiness. The process was painful, filled with disputes and negotiations that left him emotionally drained. Anna kept begging for one more chance, but Liam's heart had hardened. He realized that love alone was not enough to fix the damage done. He needed to heal and find inner peace. Months passed, and Liam focused on rebuilding his life, seeking support from friends and family. He rediscovered passions long buried under the weight of betrayal. Sophia possessed genuine warmth and understood his struggles, sharing her own stories of pain. A true and liberating connection blossomed between them. One evening, walking through the gallery where his works were displayed, Liam felt complete satisfaction and inner peace. He hadn't felt such emotions in many years. He turned to Sophia with gratitude, saying, "Thank you for being here. You helped me heal in ways I never imagined." Sophia smiled, her eyes shining with understanding. "We all deserve a second chance at happiness, Liam. I'm glad you found yours." They embraced tightly. Liam realized he had finally let go of the pain caused by Anna. He chose to live, love, and embrace a future full of promises and new opportunities. Years later, Liam proudly recalled his journey. He survived betrayal, became stronger, wiser, and better understood his feelings. He realized that life is unpredictable, with ups and downs, but he learned to face it with dignity and calm. Liam often shared his story at artistic events, inspiring others to regain control of their lives and find strength in hardships. In every tale, he reminded of the importance of trust, love, and resilience. After finishing another story, he smiled warmly at the audience. "Thank you for being with me today. If you want to hear more stories," he said, inviting everyone to continue the journey together. A story of betrayal, revenge, and the path to healing. I invite you to subscribe to Lauren's story, to explore the complexity of human relationships together. Together, we will learn how to find the strength to overcome pain and restore connection with ourselves and others, despite the trials and difficulties along the way.